Alright, I wasn't going to post any more videos on YouTube for a while, but I decided this one I will. I will just label it whatever, viruses and trojans and such. Oh my. Yeah, because, I had to hook up my computer to an old laptop that I don't know where the hell I got it from, but anyway. And, I hadn't used the laptop. And I suppose it's running like Windows 7. Apparently it has a Java virus of some kind in it. And it works fine though, which is the funny part. But I think it infected my other computer because now it has this thing that's described as a Trojan in terms of its symptoms. That I just can't get rid of. Oh, it's nasty. So it, you can still use your web browser, but it has made a lot of websites inaccessible. And spyware programs like malware bytes, you can't run it because it can't update, which is weird. I mean, you can run it, but you can't update the database file. And I don't know if it's going to find anything anyway. If it's good enough. There's other software I could run, couldn't find anything wrong, which is irritating. And the only thing that did find something wrong was some piece of crap by Inmendham, that evil bastard Norton-esque company or whatever the fuck that is. I didn't know it was their software until I ran it, and so I unloaded that as quickly as possible. But of course, it has a 30-day trial. That isn't a 30-day trial. It just says, look, you have this, this, and this, but we're not going to let you get rid of it until you pay us. I don't know, fuck you. So anyway, so I just posted this if somebody has some clue. So these are basically the symptoms. I can't go to eBay. It just loads maybe a couple of the it just won't load the whole page. It just loads a little bit. And same, I think, Twitter. There's just a couple other websites, but it also doesn't load the Google linked site. So like when Google doesn't like directly take you to websites anymore, it does their stupid linking thing where it links from Google to the website. And so it stalls. So you can't do any Google searches effectively. Although some pages do load, so there's something about the bug that does make a distinction between some pages and other pages. It's just so bad in here. I have to figure out how to get from here to over there through all this crap. So anyway, yeah. Damn it. Of course, I didn't bring a match. I didn't think it'd go out that quickly. Shit. It really is disappointing. I was really enjoying that cigarette. Alright. I shouldn't really have it behind my ear all day, but if I put it in my pocket, it'll get crushed. Well, I'll put it in the backpack somewhere, I guess. Ow. Damn it. Still got a pulled hamstring. Sorry, I'm just really not having a very good time at the moment. Oh man, that really hurt. Alright. I think this is where I'm supposed to go. Okay, where was I? So anyway, yeah. So it's just this mostly these browser issues so far, and just the idea that I can't go to the Java page, so it's one of these Java things. I think they won't let me go to the Java website. They have a tester there that'll get rid of your old versions of Java and clean up this mess, perhaps. Or at least clean up the doorway to the mess, because apparently it's using Java to make the mess, and it's doing some DNS thing. So I did change the DNS server thingy crap manually to Google's open DNS or whatever, and that didn't do anything. But it's weird, like, it might be the DNS on the other computer that's the problem. So that's the problem of trying to fix the virus that's on one computer and infecting the other. I don't know, something like that. So anyway, it's just no fun. So anyway, the subject of the video is basically that they really should go after these guys that come up with this crap. And I would say it's the only crime that there should be a torture penalty for. Because it really is so insidious when you think of all the human hours wasted. If you calculate it up, how many lifetimes, how many human lives. I wish somebody would do this. Come scientists, let's figure this out. How many human lives worth of time has been wasted by people attempting to undo the mess these malicious fuckers create? I mean, you're talking about maybe 1 million human lives worth of time wasted on this crap. I mean, these guys are the worst kinds of terrorists. These guys have killed more people than all the Islamic lunatics in probably the history of mankind. They have, they are, just the most horrid of international criminals. And yet no one really advocates for a most draconian, and we really should. These are the guys we should be sending drones after. And we should not. Yeah, we shouldn't kill them though. We should capture them and torture them. I mean, this should be the only crime for which torture is legitimate. They should be tortured because they are the worst of the serial killer. They are. Really, there's no. Well, how can you justify this? Just wasting people's time randomly. Not for any reason, not because they ever did anything to you. You're just going to fuck them up. You're going to fuck over their life. Destroy their property. Destroy the quality of their life. Waste their time. I mean, it's just, these guys are so fucking broken that they need to be scared shitless. That they're not even going to have their life taken away from them. They're not even going to have, maybe be put in jail. But no, that they'll be tortured. These are guys that need to be scared, and scared hard. They are bad fuckers. Whew. And they ought to do it all on TV. I would enjoy watching them be tortured. I mean, I hate to say that, but I would enjoy it because there's nothing sympathetic at all. They don't have some compulsion like a pedophile. They don't have anything. There's no way they have any need to do this. This is just completely. It's just disgusting. There's no words for it, and they're way too smart. There's no way you could argue they're too stupid to understand the consequences of what they're doing. No. They're smart enough to engineer one of these monster Trojan virus things, and they're smart enough to know they're fucking up people's lives royally and causing them grief for no good reason. So, torture them. I vote for it. I think it should be a referendum. Torture the malicious, spamming, motherfucking Trojan writers of the world. Kill them hard, ugly, disgustingly. Rip their skin off and feed it to them. Do whatever you have to do. But fuck those guys as hard as somebody can be fucked. Yeah. I think that's probably enough. So maybe I'll show you some of the symptoms. And, I mean, this is, some of this stuff goes back to like 2005, these Trojans. But I tend to think this has got to be a newer one. There's the way it's blocking malware bytes. I mean, that's, they got to be pretty sophisticated to get away with that. And the fact that Malwarebytes hasn't done an update to protect against this block, that seems curious to me. So, I mean, it looks like an old style Trojan, but it ain't acting like one. This is a really, I mean, it's not popping up idiotic screens or doing any other stupid stuff. It's just fucking over the web browser, pretty much. And it's both Internet Explorer and Netscape, so you can tell it's a DNS problem. Because no matter what browser you use, it's fucked up the same way. So, anyway. It's really irritating. I mean, the real problem is I haven't backed up my copy of my hard drive in a while. So it looks like I might have to go back to my, 5-month ago copy of Windows. And, I've uploaded some software since then. So that'll be a bit of a pain in the ass to redo that shit. But I guess it's not the end of the world. Well, the end of the world would be a good thing. I guess it's not a pulled hamstring. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, yeah, I'm running way late today. This was us wasting time on that stupid fucking thing. Irritating. And it's also, it's the real deal because it wiped out the ability to do in XP, you could do that system restore thing, and it wiped out all the restore points. So, it's clearly the same pattern as one of those, whatever, pop-up screen kind of things, but it's much more subtle and it's fucking with me. Yeah, it's a subtler fuck. Anyway, till next time, and such. Yeah, seriously, add-on. I'm serious about this. I mean, it sounds like I'm joking, but I'm not really joking. We should torture them. But what they should also do is offer a $10 million prize reward. I'll even chip in. I mean, if the government won't do it, I'll chip in. And to anyone who narcs out one of these fuckers, anyone who brings real evidence of a guy who wrote one of these fucking Trojans, yeah, give him a big, huge bonus for narking the fucker out. Yep. Because you gotta get him. I mean, the only way you're gonna stop this is you gotta make this really painful for these fuckers. Really painful. Yep. You gotta take it seriously. It's a serious crime, like I said. Just the hours of my own life they've stolen from me. I find it so obnoxious that somebody thinks they have the right to steal my life like that. I mean, fuck these guys. I already said that, but fuck them in the worst way possible. Many, many times. Alright, just throw this add-on on, showing the weird behavior of this Trojan, I guess it is. So if anybody has any information or suggestions or whatever, I appreciate you posting links to it and such. It's just curious. Most of these things, like I said, you can fix with some sort of malware software fixer thing that's free, but this one just isn't going away. So anyway, so if I load like Twitter, okay, so this eBay, this is a YouTube video and it played fine. But if I go to, let's say, we have one Twitter, go to Christina's Twitter page, yeah, nothing happens. And then I can click on this, and go to the properties and kill the cookies. Remove, and close. And then try it again. And sometimes that'll work. Once. Still didn't work. Works for eBay, but that's because it's a more secure site. So the secure sites, you can get away with it. So nothing displays. If I hit the stop button, yeah, nothing at all. So if I go to an eBay page, there, eBay, something should show up eventually. Let's see if I say no, something. No, still doing Twitter. Come on, jump to eBay. Jump to eBay. You can do it. There, try eBay. Come on. Come on, change the address bar. It won't even do that. It's not loading enough of the page, I guess. But like I said, I can go to Google. Google works fine. If I go back, it's still doing Twitter, which is weird. So that's one of the symptoms, is that it doesn't appear to be going anywhere. It's just, you know, it should be eBay, and it's not going to eBay. So even if you type it in here, it still doesn't get you anywhere. Still doing Twitter. So even if you link onto another page, oh, I got an eBay link here, so should search for eBay. So this page should come up eBay anyway. It still hasn't changed the address bar, so it just won't let it go anywhere near eBay or Twitter, which, you know, is weird. Craigslist, we could try that. Yeah, it works fine. So, you know, most websites work fine. Weather Channel probably can do that. Yeah, no problem there. Like I said, YouTube works fine. So it's just blocking. I don't go to too many websites, so the only ones I know of are eBay and Twitter. So, but if I try to go to Java, like I think it's a Java exploit. So if I go to Java, it'll block that. Okay, so at least the name shows up here. Well, I typed it in, that's why it shows up here. But yeah, nothing. Might as well close this window where it isn't going to go anywhere. So it blocks Java, it blocks eBay, and it blocks Twitter. So, but it also has wiped out all my restore points. So I can't do a system restore. It's XP, and it won't let Malwarebytes update the database. But other spyware I ran, it did update. I mean, they were able to update, but they didn't find anything either, which is kind of funny. So connection was reset. Yeah, just wore out. So anyway, just curious. There's no other symptoms, no pop-ups, no anything, just on every browser. So it's a DNS kind of thing or whatever, because it's both browsers can't access the same pages, Internet Explorer and Firefox. So that's all. You know, I'll probably just have to go resort to an old version of my operating system and reinstall software. There's not much else I can figure to do. Anyway, I tried different things, but yeah, they're all pain in the ass. You know, display all your dills, then go through all the dills, and then figure out what dills are bad, and then try to delete them, and then try to you know, it's just not worth all the trouble. I mean, I tried it, but it just didn't work. Yeah, the step-by-step instructions just didn't make it happen. So anyway, that's all. So I mean, it is just annoying because yeah, I'd like to be able to. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's that important, but yeah, I'd like to be able to use eBay from this computer. That's what I want to use this computer for, is browsing the internet. And so if I have to use the other computer, that's a pain in the ass. And I think the virus was actually on this laptop, and it migrated down this little cord here and got into this computer, I think. But I think I could get rid of it. If I go to the Java page, then I think I could get rid of the old copies of Java that I think are hiding on here. They don't show up in the add and remove hardware, so that's the other thing. There's no copies of Java on my computer by what that says. But obviously there's, you know, that just might be the gateway in. Oh, it's not going to let me see it if it existed. I mean, a program that can get rid of your restore points can obviously can screw up your add and remove hardware thing too. So, anyway, that's all. For what it's worth, virus report video. Just really is fucking irritating. Like I said, why would some cunt do this? Why do this to my computer? What the fuck? You stupid fucking cunt. Yeah, I mean, gee, you just suck so much. Yeah. What else to say? Like life isn't stupid enough. We got assholes on Earth who think this is a good time. Oh, yeah, I'll make his computer broken. Fun, fun, fun.